How do we align total ARR, new ARR with sales and marketing spend? Well, let's find out in today's edition of SaaS Metrics School, helping SaaS operators master financial metrics to make more money, get promoted, and grow their SaaS business. So, welcome, Ben Murray here. So, I had another question over the weekend through my blog, and this was about looking at our total ARR numbers. So, where are we running with ARR? How much net new ARR are we adding to the business? And then what should we be spending in sales and marketing in relation to these numbers? And it's a great question because we need to triangulate. Are we overspending, under investing? Are we efficient, not efficient? And there are a lot of different ways we can go about this. And in this case, the question, they were looking at a benchmark report that actually the number that they were stating really to me actually didn't make sense as far as a benchmark, as far as sales and marketing spend. Maybe it was just sales spend as far as ARR, but generally we look at sales and marketing spend as a percentage of revenue just to gauge how much we're investing. So a couple ways to triangulate these numbers and how much you're investing in sales and marketing spend. One is your OpEx profile. So we look at sales and marketing spend divided by revenue. And is that 20%, 30%? Are we founder-led sales, or maybe it's just 5%? And that just tells us how much we're investing. It doesn't tell us anything about go-to-market efficiency, but we can see how we compare to our peers based on ARR size. So I'm always looking at that with my SaaS clients, and when I'm helping SaaS founders with their metrics, and looking at the benchmarking their OpEx profile. So that's one way to do it based on your ARR stage. The second way, and I love this metric, is the cost of ARR. So this is the cost to acquire a net new dollar of ARR. So it cost me $1.50 to acquire a dollar of net new ARR. And this is a great metric, especially if we're investing more and more in go-to-market efficiency. It's very straightforward. We need sales and marketing spend. We need net new ARR, which is new and expansion ARR coming into our business. And then we can benchmark our business not on ARR size, but now on ACV, because there are much different expectations if we're a $50 price point product or a $50,000 price point product. And again, I go to benchmark.ai, Ray Reich's data for the benchmarks out there. And that's where I'm benchmarking the clients that I help with their SaaS metrics. So again, two ways to triangulate your spend. One is your OpEx profile, which tells us how much we're investing as a percent of revenue, and we can benchmark against our peers. And then the second is the cost of ARR, which is a really important sales and marketing efficiency metric. So I'll leave a couple show notes in this episode, one to my cost of ARR blog post, and you can download that template, and then also benchmark.ai so you can get your benchmarks for your SaaS business. Hope you enjoyed today's edition of SaaS Metrics School.